Hello, I'm Bob Peck, and I'm the author of Original Sin is a Lie: How Spirituality Defies Dogma and Reveals Our True Self. And we're going to be translating this book into Spanish. It will be called El Pecado Original es una Mentira, which it is. Who am I? If you don't know me, I'm a filmmaker, longtime meditator, longtime fan of spiritual philosophy. I got a couple degrees from UT, film and religion. I made religious films for a while, and I've been in marketing in big tech. I do mindfulness work in big tech, and Original Sin is a Lie came out last year. TikTok is where I'm kind of the most active, Instagram a little bit as well. But that's a little bit about me. There's my guy too. It's Bob and Bobby. You will see us at a coffee shop in Austin, Texas. Amazingly to me, my book has been helping people that grew up in a place of religious trauma, essentially. Um, it's an intro to world religions, to world mystic traditions, to a deconstruction of the Bible, but an appreciation of Jesus. And people have been really enjoying it. I'm really humbled. It's not a New York Times bestseller as of the recording of this, but it has gotten out there a little bit, and I'm looking forward to getting it out there into the Spanish-speaking world. Just to be clear, great reverence for Jesus. I know it's kind of a provocative title. Original Sin is a Lie. It's helping people decondition from fire and brimstone churchianity, which in my view and many mystics and scholars view that a lot of the real anger and exclusivity doesn't have much to do with this guy. So just want to be clear there. So again, yeah, really unraveling trauma for people in a religious upbringing. And you can read the reviews online, Amazon, Audible, Goodreads. People are enjoying it. And so there's been a request for a Spanish version. It's not necessarily something I said, I want to have in English, I want to have in Spanish. I've been getting asked this online. And I think it's because there's so many Catholics in the Spanish speaking world, many of whom have a healthy, positive relationship with their faith. But there are so many others who are seeking answers outside of tradition. And, this book is really just a signpost. It introduces a lot of, mystical traditions, Eastern philosophy, spirituality, all the above. And also, this is just a fun fact. My wife is Mexican American, and so my son is of Spanish speaking descent, which is special to me to get this book in Spanish in that regard. I have really just stumbled on the most incredible group of Latin American writers and artists. Alejandro has been translating works for decades, from Spanish to English, it's all been very like synchronous in terms of me meeting these guys. And they're incredible. Not only Alejandro, but also Brian and Marcelo are creatives and mystics who, are basically all going to be working together to make it be really accurate to really not just my writing, that's not as important, but really just accurate to the intention of getting this across to, in a new tongue, in a new way, from this place of compassion, understanding, awareness, etc. So we're raising 10K to cover the cost of the professional translation team, the months of work that these guys are going to be doing. This also is going to cover permission requests from other publishers and contributors who are, basically getting paperback copies of the book. That costs as well. Alongside, there's some apparel rewards, which costs. So want to cover all our bases. The money will be spent very effectively. Additionally, any dollar that goes beyond the needs of this translation project, we're going to donate to the Religious Trauma Institute. They do incredible work about working with survivors and people who have had really traumatic religious upbringing. So really proud to share that. So all that said, let's talk rewards. If you contribute $3, you get an ebook which retails for $4.44. So it's actually $1 off. You can select English or Spanish. Audiobook, you'll get at a $10 contribution. It's me reading it, so it's kind of fun. It's almost 10 hours and retails for $17. You also get the ebook as well in English or Spanish. $25, you get the paperback, ebook, and audiobook. So $40 worth of goods. And the paperback, you can select English or Spanish. That's the whole point of this, right? The t-shirt is very cool. It's bold, but that's the vibe out here. Retail value for everything's $85. You get the ebook, the audiobook, and a paperback, and a t-shirt for $65. I mean, some people are selling t-shirts, you know, for more than that just themselves. So I wanted to make sure there's a lot of value in the contributions that you guys are making. This is a fun hoodie for $90 that has the Flammarion engraving, which I've actually had on kind of a spiritual shop for a while now, drawn a design shop, and people love this design. It's really cool. It's the late 1800s. It's by an anonymous painter, yeah, it's on a black hoodie. It says on the back, if you're unable to find the truth right where you are, where else do you expect to find it? Which is Dogen, the Zen master, plus ebook, plus audiobook, plus paperback. This is super fun too. I just talked to some friends and said, you know what, let's do it. There's some interest there. So I'm going to do a 6-week book club that is going to start probably first week of October. We're just going to do 6 sessions, 6 90-minute sessions apiece. The book has 6 sections in it. So parts 1 through 6, we'll just do 90 minutes per session, per section. And there'll be a Q&A. Obviously, you get all the books, and either you can select t-shirt or hoodie if you're contributing $250 for the book club. And then lastly, this is the top tier. It's all of it, and you get an associate publisher credit in the front. So in the Spanish version, at the very front there by the table of contents, your name will be in a book on people's nightstands, you know, kind of for years to come, potentially, plus book club access, ebook, audiobook, paperback, t-shirt, for $500. So hopefully y'all are feeling the love from me, because I'm feeling it from you. And that is it. So thank you so much for watching, and for considering contributing here to this humble project. There's a lot of people in need, and you know, let's get this very heartfelt hunk of wood in front of as many of them as possible. Thank you.